Hi friends, Anna Hollop here, and I'm here with my friend Keely Megan, and she and I were discussing how fascinating hidden and subtle addictions are. So we're gonna share a little bit of what we were thinking with you. Keely, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I'm curious about this concept and wish you could say more about what a subtle addiction or hidden addiction is.
Yeah, well, I noticed that there's a lot of judgment about people who have big substance abuse problems, and they're the addict and they're over there, and oh, well, it's not my problem. And a lot of people have kind of this attitude. And then there are people who have some pretty hardcore behavioral addictions also. And yet, when I look around, I see that just about everybody that I know of has addictions. And some of them are pretty hidden and they can be subtle, but they're also really detrimental. So, we were talking earlier about how there are some ones that probably you can relate to, like the ones that come up for me are people who always need to make a joke and they can't just settle in and be still with what's actually going on. You know, the prankster, the jokester. Saying a joke is great, but if you do it all the time, it can be a problem, right? What's another one?
Well, I think of somebody who always has to be right.
Oh, yeah.
Big one in my family.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, so if somebody always has to be right, then what does it do to the relationship?
It squashes it pretty hard. Yeah.
Right. So that could be a problem with getting close, right? Being intimate.
Very much.
Mm-hmm.
And trusting the person to expose those differences of opinion.
Right.
If you can't really say how you feel without being told you're wrong, it's hard.
Yeah.
And it does damage the relationship.
Mm-hmm. Right, and we were thinking about how all these subtle addictions, like another one is always needing to clean a lot. Cleaning. And I definitely have seen this in myself. If I get anxious, a lot of times I notice I'm cleaning. And I'm not really super freaked out about it, but I can totally get how if I'm just trying to have some control over my world, that if I don't know what else to do with myself, I'll just clean the kitchen or something. And it's a lot about control, right? It's a lot about reaching for something outside of ourselves in order to control what's going on inside of us. Yeah. And so this forgiveness work really has a lot to do with being super honest with what's going on and being willing to unwind those places that have gotten so stuck and so hard, and rather than project them out into our world and then have problems with our relationships with others, rather just be honest and more soft inside, and then release and let go of the original wounds so that we can open space for more healing. And that's what I teach you in this course, Forgive and Be Free of Your Addictions. And there is a whole lesson on subtle and hidden addictions. And so there's a lot more we can talk about and explore together. And just take a look and see if in your family there were or are hidden addictions, and you're not the only one that's the addict. And one of the reasons why I bring this up is so that you can know, okay, it's not just you and there's something horribly wrong with you. It's that everybody who isn't enlightened is working on this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully this conversation with me and Keely has been helpful for you, and I hope that you will try this form of forgiveness today.